Alright, and welcome back. Here we are. Are we here with? Yeah, we are here with everyone. Good. Well, that would have been awkward. Just hope the U-Balls don't come after us in revenge. That's right. Yeah, we killed HS9 in the last one, so the U-Ballogists are now probably going to be pretty upset with me. Anytime that we leave the city, I'm willing to put money on it. So in the last one, I said that we were going to go onto the tanker and go down below and do some things for quests down there. I did a little bit of reading on that and discovered that is absolutely horrifyingly, painfully ouchy. There's a bunch of aliens and some other stuff in there that I don't think I'm quite ready for. So what we are gonna do is go back to New Reno and work for the Wrights a bit. So we gotta go to 2nd Street? And I think it's this guy. You looking for Jet? Let's deal. What do you got? I don't think this is the guy. I kind of thought it was supposed to be somewhere on 2nd Street. Oh, this is the Bishop's place. The Salvatores. I don't quite remember where I would find the Wrights, because we gotta figure out who done it, type of thing. Somebody has murdered Richard Wright. As far as I understood it, someone with the classic Ian look is supposed to give me some kind of information to start. Maybe it's this guy. Maybe we don't want to be on 2nd Street. Me, Rico. Okay. There's tons of people selling Jet. But I'm not finding the specific one I want. Well, that would probably help. I don't recognize this area. Probably approaching the right spot. This is the east side. Although, can you? Is it one of these guys? I think it's him. I think it's that one. Alright, so I was very totally wrong. I'm not sure where I went or how I got here, but this is the place we want to be. I don't know you. My dad don't know you, and if you don't start explaining, it ain't gonna matter. Who are you? I'm Keith Wright of the family Wright. Now you gonna tell me what you're doing here? Looking for a job. Is family Wright hiring? I don't know if it'd do any good, but I guess I could ask Pa. If you could, I'd appreciate it. Hold on. Pa? You can go in. Watch out. Dad's in a pissy mood. Alright, thank you. So we'll be polite. Ish. Wrinkles cover this old man's face. It looks like any expression other than a scowl is foreign to him. Only a few brown hairs are left in his thick gray hair. Start talking, tribal. Who are you and what do you want? Name's Liam and I'm interested in a job. No shit. Well, pleased to meet you, Liam. Glad you stopped by. Damn neighborly of you. You looking for work and family right, huh? Yeah, it so happens my family is family right. Blood thicker than water and all. What makes you think I'd want a tribal trash like you in my family? I got all the hitmen I need. Give me a test then. Let me prove myself. Let me prove you right. Alright. Maybe you not being in the family could be a good thing. You got children? Oh, yeah, way too many. Not to my knowledge. One of my sons, my boy, Richard, he passed away recently. A drug overdose. Jet. How can I help you with that? I want to know what dealer gave that shit to Richard and forced him to take it. Every time I send my boys to find out, they turn up nothing. Maybe somebody who ain't got right blood gets some answers. I mean, yeah, forced him to take it? They forced him to do drugs? Peer pressure isn't forcing them. Let's be polite. I'll take the job. I would love to. Alright then. Now look. You find that son of a bitch who killed my boy. Don't you touch him. You just come back and tell me the dead man's name. I'll take care of it from there. Find the person who gave him the jet. Don't hurt him. Just come back and tell you. Got it. Maybe I should have asked him if he got any leads. You think he's just gonna get angry? You again? You find out who killed my boy? Well, that's pretty... Not yet, I'm still working on it. If you come back here again, and you ain't done what I asked, I'll see you in Golgotha, Tribal. No one wastes my time. You understand me? Understood. Understood. Very understood. Whoops. Well. He is not too terribly pleased right now, is he? But I think it was back. No, alright, so his room's back in here. So we wanna talk to this guy? Do we talk to this guy? No, I think we just come into here. Or is it this room? Is it that room? The other room? Which room? How do you go to the bathroom with that thing on? Well, yeah, it's a very interesting story. I'm not sure if you want to know. Maybe this was his room. Stay away from there. Alright. Are you a robot? How do you go pee-pee in that thing? Actually, I just urinate in the armor and it recycles everything. Isn't that interesting? Do you know what recycling means, little one? Yes, recycling means you drink pee. No. Actually, it means you drink pee-pee. You drink pee-pee. I mean, what else would you think was gonna happen if you told that to a kid? Just keep your voice down now, little one. Recycling doesn't mean that I drink. Well, I not exactly. You know, look, it's a lot more complicated than you drink pee-pee. You drink pee-pee. No, it's you drink pee. Oh my god! All right, you have fun playing with your dolls or whatever. Why would I try to explain recycling to a kid? Oh, man. Alright, I think I'm supposed to be able to talk to one of these people to be allowed to look in his room to find out some more information on what happened. What do you want now? Can you tell me about your brother, Richard? Good kid. Damn if we ever find out who done it to him. You got any ideas? Who might have done it? Enemies? A lot of other families sell jet. It could have been any one of them. Mordino's got most of the jet dealers, though, because, they make the most jet. Me, I'm betting it was one of them. Could you tell me a little more about Richard? He's a quiet kid. Clean kid. He kept out of trouble. And for a Wright, that's something. We buried him on the Golgotha Plains a while ago, but even so, Mom still don't want his room disturbed. It's hard for her to let go, you know? Yeah, I get it. Which room was his? You think your mother would mind if I just looked in there? His room? It's the empty one next to Mom's room, the second one down from the kitchen. As for looking around, well... Look, don't stay long, and don't mess the place up or Mom will pop a clip if she finds out. Thanks, Keith. I won't be long. And for some reason, I really believe that. Alright, second one down from the kitchen, so it is this room that is definitely not empty. It has the kid screaming at us about how we drink pee-pee in it, and Richard's mom. Apparently that had to be done kind of halfway secretively, or she's just not going to be happy. Am I looking in the wrong one? Oh no, I'm looking in the wrong one, aren't I? I think I just made him really mad. Oh, I need to remember to save a lot more often. I keep forgetting. Now, this is before the days of autosave. And I am struggling to remember that. Alright. I made it back, and I think I have made the same choices. Buried in Golgotha. I wonder if there's going to be any need of going there. Possibly. Alright, so we're gonna make another save before this all falls apart on me again. I think it's this room. This was Richard's old room. Oh, I'm just dumb. Hey, I found an empty jet canister beneath the dresser. Nothing else here. Yeah, whoops. Oh man, it just slipped right into my pocket. Whew. Whoops. Alright, so then we want to take this jet back over to... Yeah, this whole area back over here, and we're gonna chat with some of the junkies and see which one can tell me that's some pretty nasty shit. Can she suck a golf ball through a garden hose? Hell yes. That is quite impressive. I better not catch you doing no donkey punches on my woman. Okay. Need a friend for tonight, brother? I can get you a sweet one. Nope. Not quite what I was looking for either. You look like you're whacked out. I help you with something, son? Here's a few bucks. Can you play something else? Are they, like, in a band? Are they playing music? What are they? Alright, here's a few bucks. Alright, then. You heard the man, boys. Let's try a little something else. Thanks, guys. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. They literally just sang. I paid them money to sing me row, row, row your boat. Life is but a dream. You know what? That was beautiful. 10,000 bottles of beer on the wall. That's 100,000 bottles of beer on the wall. Okay, no, we're out of here. That's... Nope. We're good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the beautiful sonnet. Me Rico. Me not smart enough to help. 3-card money's the name. The game's the same as the name. Slap down 20 chips and we'll get down to it. Alright, let's play. You hand over the cash. Monty nods, shows you the cards, then slaps them down on the ground and shuffles them for a few seconds. So which one's the queen, pal? They did move pretty fast. It's the middle one. Monty turns the card over. It is the 7 of clubs. Sorry, pal, not this time, but you were so close. You sure do got the eye for it, though. You want to try again? Yeah, here's 20 bucks. All right. It's the left one. Monty turns the card over. It's the 10 of spades. Sorry, pal, not this time. Oh, but you were real close. A lot closer than last time. Sure, you really got an eye for this. You want to try again? Yeah. 20 bucks. Here, 20 bucks. It's the one on the right. Monty turns the card over, and it's the 2 of hearts. Oh, so close, pal. I think this next time's gonna be it. You want to try again? Yeah. I have such a problem. It's the one on the right. Oh, God. Oh, no. Nah, not this time, pal. But you were so close. You really got an eye for this. You want to try again? No. Oh, God, kind of. I really can't be left alone in a casino. What was his name? Jules down there? It might have been Jules. Was it Jules? I think it's Jules. This guy? I don't remember. Oh, no. Oh, hey! Welcome back. What is it you need from Jules, my friend? Yeah, I'm really curious, Jules. What do you get out of playing the tour guide for people here? Jules' smile dies. I'm looking for people like you coming into Reno. This is the prime spot to deal. Plus, certain establishments pay me to point newcomers their way. That a good enough answer for you? Huh, yeah, that's... I was just curious. Thanks for the honesty. It's a pretty good deal you got going on there. I wanted to ask you more, though. Hey, welcome back. How can I help you, my friend? What do you know about what happened to Mr. Wright's son, Jules? The Wright kid? Yeah, I heard about that. A damn shame. Kids his age shouldn't be doing drugs. They got so much to live for without being given impure shit. Of course, that's your issue with it. The kid's being given trash jet, not your good jet. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about what you mean by the impure shit. Yeah, tell me about that first. What do you mean, impure shit? Some dealers don't care what they sell, and people die. Now, I ain't saying nothing, but I'd check with old Renesco, the Rocket Man, and see how good his shit is. Reno's a pretty big place, Jules. I am learning that now. It's bigger than I thought. Anybody else who might be responsible? You got like 3 now crime families, and he's affiliated with one of them, so I guess there's only down to 2 now, but... Anyone? There's a lot of dealers in town. Little Jesus Mordino, maybe? Yeah, but why he would sell to a Wright don't make sense. There's Jagged Jimmy J up on 2nd Street north of here. He's small time. I checked with Renesco, though. Maybe I will. Let's say I had some other questions. Sure thing. I got's the treasure. So what's your pleasure? Why do I still have the option to ask for a Garden of Eden creation kit? I think I have it in my pocket if it's not in the trunk. And I don't have an option to ask him about the jet container now. Maybe... Oh, I think I really wanted that option too, don't I? Microtraps and kidnapped. Don't know anything about that. Sorry about your loss. Maybe it was slavers? Could be. I had some other questions. Where can I get some drugs? Looking for supplies. Want to get laid. Where can I get some drugs? Here, brother, you need look no further than humble Jules himself. I got it all, and if I ain't got it, you don't want it. Shall we get down to business? No, I wanted to ask you about this. All kinds of shit. I got shit that'll make you horny, make your woman horny, make you hard, make you happy, make you strong, make you smart, and of course I got the drug. The shit that'll let you fly. Jet. Where does jet come from? Has it always been around here? Well, jet comes from here. Reno, I mean. It ain't been around long, but it's in demand. You know what I'm saying? Number one reason we get tourists like yourself. But why did jet come here? Now, see, Family Mordino struck the jackpot one day when they found this little brainiac called Myron. Seems he's a natural when it comes to making drugs. He made jet. Well, that is fascinating. Where can I find him? No, I don't want to go on about less pleasant New Reno sights, but there's this building, the stables, north of town. It's heavily guarded by the Mordino family. And that's where Myron is. The stables outside of town? Yeah. Mordino. They keep old Golden Boy down there. They give him chips, whores, anything he wants, as long as he makes drugs. Jet was his finest. Ain't seen anything so addictive in a long time. Turned Reno around, it did. Well, that's pretty fascinating. You think I could meet this Myron? Whoa now, brother. Here's some free advice. Don't you go be looking to meet Myron, 'cause the Mordinos catch wind of that. They'll gut you and let you die on Golgotha. Golgotha? What's that? Yeah, this graveyard outside of town. It's where they put debtors and people who've crossed the families. They just string them up on posts and let them die slowly in the sun. Not my choice of dying. It stinks like hell out there. Interesting. Isn't there any other way I could see Myron? If you were a fine-looking woman, maybe. But otherwise, you'd need one of the Mordino's permissions first. And both ain't very likely. Well, I mean, I could, shave, put a couple grapefruits in my shirt or something. Maybe I'll put a wig on Cassidy. Sulik, they could probably pass off all right. I got some other questions for you. How would I get to ask about... Nothing's free. Nothing is free. That's very true. Alright, maybe if we exit the conversation, did I, miss... Okay, maybe now. Do you know what happened to Mr. Wright's son, Jules? Alright, cool. You know anything about this empty jet canister, Jules? Takes a quick look at it. Like 100 others I've seen. It ain't mine, though. Could be Jagged Jimmy's. Or, Renesco's. Jagged Jimmy J. He's the dumb son of a bitch up on 2nd Street north of here. You can't miss him. His face is all scarred up. The fool was flying on jet one night and tried to shave with a combat knife. Sad part is it didn't kill him. Well, he sounds like quite a winner. I know where Renesco is. He has a whole lot of love in this town. I got some other questions for you. Sure thing. I got the treasure. So what's your pleasure? Nothing. Today, I think. You have been very helpful, Jules. I appreciate it tremendously. You've definitely given me some interesting things to think on. So from what I understand, Myron didn't invent jet. it seems like he does know how to produce it. I'm not entirely sure how, but he has, like, claimed being the creator. But is not. But I also read that he can make stim packs with the empty hypodermics. That could be worthwhile getting to him for. Look, I'm a busy man. This just feels like something Grandpa would come out of fucking nowhere. Haven't talked to him in weeks. We haven't been here in months. Now look, I'm a busy man. Did I ever tell you about my village, Arroyo? Why would I? Why? Why? What? Yeah, did I ever tell you about my village, Arroyo? Did I ever tell you about it? Ernesto glares at you in silence. I think you'd like Arroyo. It's a peaceful village. Except for the plants possessed by evil spirits, and the plants of Dark Soul. I didn't really like those. And of course the template trials, filled with those deadly spear traps, and the man-eating giant ants, and the rad scorpions. And there's Cameron at the end wanted to have a fist fight, just so I could get my new shirt. Ernesto continues to glare at you. And sometimes the elder gets upset at little things like that one night when I ignored my vow of celibacy and snuck out with Reyna, whose legs crushed with strength of 1,000 snakes, to the Arroyo Canyon. Renesco gives you a withering stare. It was just like yesterday. Reyna's body glowed like silver in the moonlight when she knelt down and... Hey, you know what? You might like the elder. She's about your age. Ernesto continues to glare at you as if he could somehow make you disappear just by imagining it hard enough. Did I mention Arroyo was founded by my ancestor, the Holy Vault Dweller? He made a legendary journey from the south after defeating a great evil. Now I am the deliverer of my tribe, chosen to search for the Holy Gek. Gek? As in Garden of Eden creation kit? It comes with a basic replicator unit, hollow discs, reader, and selections from the Library of Congress, and a little pen flashlight. Yes, but that's not important right now. I haven't finished telling you about Arroyo. My story's not done. How the fuck do you know? What? Why are you interrupting me? I haven't finished telling you about my village. Your backwater herb-smoking village be damned. And you along with it. Why is a primate like you looking for a Gek? Arroyo, my backwater herb-smoking village, as you say, is having trouble with its crops. The Gek is needed to restore them. Why am I still talking about it, though? I got it. It sure could do that. Easy. If you could find one. Don't even know where you'd start looking. NCR or Vault City, maybe, but I doubt they'd have one. Still, those self-righteous bastards might be able to point you in a direction. If they speak slowly and use small words. Yeah, it's very funny. Well, interesting. I didn't think you would have been able to point anything out. You know a lot more about the Gek than I expected. I was looking for some pointers on heart health. Think you could fill me in on a thing or two? Would he have given me some other way of killing Weston? I know this must come as something of a shock to you, but a white smock does not automatically confer a cardiology degree. I am a pharmacist. I produce chems. Then you buy them. and then you leave. Quietly. Come on, could you just humor me? Just this once, pretty please. Fine. My prescription is cigarettes and red meat in large quantities. Was that all? If I have to put up with much more what the fuck is he saying to me? Vacuous? Vacuous? If I have to put up with much more vacuous prattle today, I'm liable to have a stroke myself. I think I am already. Yeah, you are pretty high-strung, aren't you? I'll bet Hakuna could help you with that. He's the medicine man back home in Arroyo. Say, have I ever told you about Arroyo? Oh, man. Cigarettes and red meat for your heart health. That sounds pretty good. I know I could count on you, Renesco. You take care now. I think he's trying to kill me. Yeah? What do you want now? Did you sell Jet to Richard Wright? Don't you even try and pin that accusation on me. You want to know who did it? Ask Tweedledum and Tweedledummer if they're still selling Jet laced with arsenic. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer selling Jet with arsenic, huh? Can you tell me anything about this Jet canister? It's empty. It's a Jet canister, like the hundreds of others all over New Reno. Anything else I can help you with? Does it belong to you? No. Anything else that I can help you with? No. Fuck, right. I need someone that can tell me about how it's got some nasty smegma on it. Oh, maybe it is Jimmy. Do we go to Jimmy J? We gotta go. I think we gotta go see Jimmy J. Jagged Jimmy J really quick. And he'll, like, lick it a bit or sniff at it or something, and he'll tell us that it's, trash. Deadly. Trash. It's not him. I jumped the gun going to Renesco. It's alright. It was a very interesting conversation that I wouldn't trade for the world. Alright, he doesn't have what I need either. None of them got what I need. How about you? Well, yeah, you're just a junkie. Right, you're that junkie. Oh, who was Jagged Jimmy J? Which one? Jimmy J is always open for business, friend. Well, thank you. It's like you heard me. I really appreciate you helping me find you. This man has a slight facial tick and a scar down one of his cheeks. The scar looks like a knife wound. Brother, I had my eye on you since you walked down the street. You know what I see? What do you see? I see a pilot. I see someone who wants to fly. You just need a little help. A little jet. Jet, huh? No, I had some questions. And I am my pilot friend. When it comes to Jet, Jagged Jimmy J's your man. I got the best shit in New Reno. Pure Jet. Straight Jet. The safest Jet. Look, I'm not... other dealers, they don't care about quality. But me, I like keeping my customer base and keeping them happy. You know what I'm saying? It's just my way. The Jimmy J way. No, I don't think so. So what do you say? What can Jagged Jimmy J do for you today? Is it my turn to speak now? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You said earlier when you were interrupting me that your jet was the safest. There isn't any, like, bad jet floating around, is there? Hell, alls I'm saying is Jimmy likes his buyers happy and alive. Draw your own conclusions, my pilot friend. Is breathing more important to you than shaving a few chips off your next jet purchase? No. Do you know anything about this empty jet canister? Nah. Shit. This jet's got Radscorp juice in it. Whoever was sucking on this ain't long for this world. Here, take it back. It's poisoned? Hell yes it is. You gotta be careful in this town with shit like that being passed around. That's why Jimmy always says, yeah, I gotcha. Alright, thanks. Jagged Jimmy J, happy and alive, good stuff, good customers, happy people, returning, alive, breathing. Gotcha. Alright, he has been poisoned with Radscorp juice. We got Radscorp juice on it. Alright, so now we can talk with Renesco about how I can't talk to Renesco from so far away. Let's make a save before everyone explodes or goes crazy again. Happens a little too often. Renesco, my friend. Well, out with it already. I bet he is about sick and tired of hearing me. Did you sell Jet to Richard Wright or not? Don't you even try and pin that accusation on me again. You want to know who did it? Ask Tweedledum and Tweedledummer like I said. They're selling shit laced with arsenic. Can you tell me anything about this empty jet canister again? It's empty. It's a jet canister like the hundreds of others all over New Reno. I've already told you this. What more do you want? Alright, well, do you know anything about the Radscorpion venom traces that are in it? Radscorpion. You know something about it, don't you? That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Whoa, now, wait just a minute. Don't mess with me, Renesco. You try and weasel out of this one, you'll be joining Richard. You understand me? Wait a minute. Look, I didn't sell it to the kid. He never bought anything from me. I was asked to make some jet laced with Radscorpion venom, but I didn't sell it to the kid. You were asked to make the poison jet? For who? The Salvatores requested it. They said it was a special order. I didn't know that they were going to give it to the right kid. You have to believe me. I don't poison kids. Just adults, huh? Well, I mean, yeah. When you're an adult, you can make your own choice, and that's... yeah, that's fair enough. Avoid the kids. I'm okay with that. Oh, Jesus. It's done the thing again. Why did you poison the jet? You had to know they were going to kill someone with it. The Salvatores own me. They own this place. And when they want something, I give it to them, or they'll kill me and have me replaced. I never meant any harm to that boy. Yeah, I'm sure you had the best of intentions while you're spiking that jet. Alright, whatever. Goodbye, Renesco. You are foolish. You're not smart. My handy-dandy notebook says we also would likely want information about all of the families. Is gonna get you your best reward out of this, and also keep Renesco from getting offed. I don't know if I really care about him getting killed or whatever, but he is a decent pharmacy at the moment. Even though I don't think I've shopped with him for many, many moons. Hey, welcome back. What is it you need from Jules, my friend? Had some questions. Sure thing, sure thing. I got the treasure, so what's your pleasure? Can you tell me about New Reno? I want to know about the families. Yeah, Reno's got 4 families: Mordinos, Salvatores, the Bishops, and the Wrights. Each of them got a slice of the Reno pie. You might be a little mistaken there, actually, bub. The Mordinos, Salvatores, and Wrights have each got a slice of the Reno pie, and now the chosen one has the Bishop's slice. Tell me about the families. I don't know, that kind of info don't come cheap. You got the chips, then you got my attention. Yeah, here's 75 bucks. Jules Pockets chips. So, which family you got the need to know about? Tell me about the Mordinos. I think I skipped through something. I did. Holds up 2 fingers. The Mordinos are a 2-headed beast, friend, and each head's named Jesus Mordino. Go on. There's the father, Big Jesus Mordino, and the son, Lil Jesus, and both are the meanest sons of bitches you ever met. Used to be slaves here, but then they turned the tables years ago and carved out their own little empire. Excuse me. I'm still really on the fence. Is it Jesus or Jesus? Have I been pronouncing this wrong the entire time? Probably. I still like the sound of Big Jesus and Little Jesus, though. How big is their empire? They own the Desperado just down the street. You can't miss it. I also got the biggest supply of jet in all of New Reno. So if you got the urge to fly... No, not really. I don't know why they get the biggest supply of jet. They got Myron. Tell me about the other families. For each of them? You greedy bastard. I'm going to steal it back from you when we're done. So, which family you got the need to know about? Tell me about the Salvatores. They're a quiet bunch. They're led by a Louis Salvatore, an original gangster getting on in years. Their territory's on the west side. Their crib's this bar called Salvatore's on the 2nd Street. Don't be making trouble there. Why not? They're just a bunch of gangsters. Some free advice. You see a Salvatore, keep your head down and mouth shut or they'll cut you in 2. They got the best firepower this side of CA. What? So nobody with any kind of sense fucks with them, understand? On this side of CA. What the hell is he talking about? Why am I not getting this? CA. Like California. Alright, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna hurt my brain. What kind of firepower do they have? Pistols, except they shoot light. Now Reno's a city of lights, but the light those pistols shine can cut a man in 2. Swoop. Makes a clean burn between the 2 halves, it does. They shoot light? Do they call their pistols laser pistols? Well, I don't really know. I ain't sure what you're talking about, but take my word for it. Don't go asking the Salvatores about those pistols. They have this twitchy habit of killing people who are curious. Did they always have these pistols? Yeah, they didn't always have them. Else they'd be in charge of New Reno. All of New Reno. As it stands, they're just building up quietly. Those pistols showed up maybe a few months back, around the time of the massacre. The massacre? Oh yeah, 2 Salvatore boys with those pistols killed a bunch of Bishop's men. Then shot down some of the Mordino's boys who've been trying to muscle in on the west side. Since then, the other families steered clear of the Salvatores. You got any idea where they're getting those pistols from? No idea, friend. I ain't asking and you shouldn't either. Take my advice. You looking for weapons, there's other, safer places you can try. I'm assuming you're going to lead me to Eldridge with that one. That would be a much safer option. Alright, tell me about some of the other families. Here's another $75. Let's ask about the Bishops just because, even though they're all dead. Ha, John Bishop? Not much to say. Bishop's a smart one. Tough, and he's looking to get it all. Not anymore. Where was his territory? I used to hang out at the Shark Club up on 2nd Street. He was surrounded by guards. So don't go paying a visit unless you got real business with him. And keep your business away from his wife. And his daughter. Tell me more about the families. Here's more money. Tell me about the Wrights. The Wrights? Huh. The Wrights are the only family who are family. The other families, see, they got mercs and tumbleweeds for muscle. But the Wright family is the Wright family. Understand? They're family. How many of them are there? Almost 20 or more true-blooded Wrights. Mean as spit, and each of them uglier than the next. What do the Wrights control in New Reno? Oh, they ain't got no casino. They mostly deal in alcohol and sell it to the other families. So if you're looking for hooch, they hang out on the east side of town in a big mansion. Why didn't anyone say it sooner? They could have been my best friends this whole time. I think that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much, Jules. I appreciate your time. It was really nice talking with you, getting to know more about these wonderful people around us. Dude, I just gave you, like, what did you do with all the cash? You, how dare you? Fine. Fine. That's just rude. Alright, so now we gotta get over to the place. I don't know the easiest. Let's go this way. So now we're gonna go back and talk with Orville. And we're gonna tell him that Renesco's a dirty, evil, terrible human being who did the poison thing. And then we should have some kind of option to implicate how the families, the Salvatores were just trying to stir up shit. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Do I just go straight back and talk with him? Or do I have to talk with this guy? I don't want to sneak. I hit the wrong button. Let's talk with him. Nothing. Nothing at all. Alright. You again. You find out who killed my boy? Your son didn't die of an overdose. He was poisoned. What? Poisoned? What in the hell's name are you talking about? Yeah, he was poisoned with rat scorpion venom. The jet overdose was just a cover for the poisoning. Assuming I believe this for a second, and I ain't saying I am, then who poisoned my boy? And why did they go to the trouble of dosing him with jet? I don't know which of the Salvatores did it exactly. Renesco doctored up some jet for them. He not knowing they'd use it to poison your son. He had no idea. That bastard's seen his last days. Come morning, he'll be dead. But he'll be a long time dying. Renesco didn't give Richard the jet. He didn't know who it was for. It was the Salvatores that poisoned your son. Now, why in the hell would they do that? Well, the way I see it, the Mordinos control the jet in Reno. Naturally, you'd blame them for a drug overdose, right? And then there'd be a war. If you two didn't wipe each other out, you'd at least be weakened by the fight. And that makes life easier for the Salvatores. All they have to worry about then is the bishops. And I already killed them. So, he stares at you for a long time. Then a dry chuckle escapes his lips. You give me an answer and I can't do nothing about it. The Salvatores. God damn it. You can't do nothing about it? What do you mean? You know what those Salvatore bastards are armed with, friend? Well, those damn light bringers. One Salvatore packing that kind of heat can kill my whole family without batting an eye. To beat that, I'd need... What? Well, now before I get into the specifics, let's settle accounts first. Here's a little cash for your trouble, plus some ammo and liquor from my private stock. Ooh, why thank you. And another job for you if you're interested. I am interested, yeah, sure. Let's do it. It so happens, not too long ago, I came across a map that shows an old army base in the mountains, not far from here. You find a way in there, and I'll see that you're taken care of. Alright, I'll go check it out. Alright then. Come back when you found a way in, and I'll see that you're well rewarded. Now, as far as the location of the base, you want to head north, and he gives you the coordinates for the army base. Alright, I'll go check it out. When I find a way inside, I'll be back. It might have to go into a different episode. So we got 2,500 experience and 10 karma for correctly identifying who killed Richard Wright and the motive. Feel pretty good about that. So I think in the next one, we are going to bravely venture onwards into the Sierra Army base thing. Which I don't really know much about, but from what I was reading, it was probably going to take me about the rest of the time that I have today. So on that note, I thank you so very much for joining me today. I appreciate your time. I hope that I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.